Manchester United and Barcelona readying their heavy hitters in game one.
Wow, and we will start with Etorito. I want to see Ettore at this stage once again with this shirt with the Barcelona in Barcelona against Lotfi. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These two players are really top of the notch. These two guys know how to play their eFootball.
Absolutely. You could not have asked for a better game one. Thank you, of course, to Semra for guiding us through to this point. We're on match number 2 now of Matchday 1. And it's always fun when you see them, Fiorita, come out of the tunnel to see who's going to sit down first. Because we don't know, the other players don't know. So the fact we get to see multiple-time world champion Etorito for his former, now current club, FC Barcelona, a bit of a homecoming for him. Go up against Lotfi in game 1, his new club in Manchester United. We could not have asked for a better matchup here in game 1.
And if we know something about Ettore is that he has a very powerful style of playing, very like wild horses. He unleashes his horses from minute 1. And on the other hand, we know that Lotfi is a very skilled player. So I think this will be a clash of styles. This will be a clash of ways playing this game. In fact, you may follow us. Here you have our socials, of course. And you can visit efootballpro.konami.net, as you can see there. But we are here for a treat. Barcelona, can we say the local?
Yeah, I'd say the local.
Kind of the local
We're
team.
in Barcelona.
Kind of the local team. It's also the only team that represents Spain in the competition. That's also a huge responsibility.
Definitely a huge responsibility. And speaking of, when you think about your opposition here, we can talk about Etorito, no doubt we will, but of course, let's not forget Lotfi, a real veteran in this competition, has been here for, well, since its inception, has won multiple accolades, including best goal of the match day in last year's group stages. Of course, has been a previous top assist provider back when it was a 3 versus 3 competition, as well as 2 versus 2. Back when it was co-op, he had 18 assists, I believe, in the 2020-21 season.
I remember him when he was like the newcomer, this small kid. Well, he's not that small kid anymore. He for sure has improved his game also. I remember him surprising everybody in the circuit with his style. I would say this, I don't like stereotype, but his style of playing is very South American. You may see him playing and you may think you're watching a Brazilian player, because he is very, very, very sharp, very skilled, very nice matches he done in the past.
Of course, a big shock was when Lotfi and Kilsey both left AS Monaco to join their new club here, Manchester United, after must have been about 3 or 4 seasons with AS Monaco. Lotfi, long-time veteran of the competition, now jumping sides to Manchester United. What can he do here? That's the question. On the other side, I said we would talk about him a lot. We will. Let's do it now. Etorito, Ettore Giannuzzi, multiple-time world champion. The toughest player in the competition, would you say?
Well, I think that between Etorito and Smakabil and Roxa, we have very tough ones. Etorito is for sure, I think it's the most talented player in the competition. I would award him that word, because he really has a talent that it has no rivals. But the thing is that sometimes he doesn't just have to play against his opponent. Sometimes he has to play against himself. He gets a little bit too stressed in some matches, and in the past that sometimes led him to lose some games that were almost close. So let's see what version of Ettore we have today.
I think a lot of eyes will be on that man right there. When you think of eFootball Pro competition, be it in its previous iterations or the iteration we see today. You think about that man as the man on Mount Everest, the man on the top of the table. You almost have to beat him as a rite of passage to make sure that you can say, yeah, you know what, I'm a top player in the world.
And also, you know, the best version of Torito was always with Alex Alguacil by his side. They are like, they made the history with that team called Broken Silence. And I think that Alex gets also the best from Ettore. So I'm really, really eager to see this new formation of Barcelona, because I think that the sum of the individualities here is bigger than what one may expect of them playing separate.
Well, we are moments away from kickoff. You see a prayer there from Lotfi. Pre-match rituals all round.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to
We are moments away from kickoff. Manchester United versus FC Barcelona. I said at the top of the show, this one was one I was looking forward to. And back then, I didn't even know we would have these two players facing off. It is Lotfi, multiple-time winner of this competition, up against Torito, one of the best players of all time.
It's Barcelona in the white shirt, in case you're just looking, and Manchester United from left to right, of course. Starting with some touches.
Look out for Bruno Fernandes on this near side. Christian Eriksen down to Rashford.
Quick play by Manchester United. First opportunity for the Red Devils.
Corner to come, Lotfi. Will swing it in. Varane is up there, but this one has been judged to be offside, I believe. Yeah, bit of a tight one, but linesman correct in his assessment there. I hate asking predictions. I know you hate answering them, so I'm not going to ask you one. But would you say confidence-wise, obviously both of these men coming into new clubs for this season, Torito having been there seasons previous, would he feel a bit more comfortable up there?
If I have to risk my lunch on this match, I think Ettore should be the favorite.
Oh, he's on the offensive here. Lewandowski trying to find Dembele. He was arriving, but David De Gea able to gather there. Here is the man that we potentially favour throughout this entire competition for his new club, Barcelona. I say new club, of course, he had a stint back there in, I think it was 2018, 2019,
yes,
somewhere around that time.
When this competition started, he was part of that squad. The man from Pisa.
Oh, can he produce back here in an offline environment? Last 10 or so in-game minutes have been quite kind to Torito, and that's a searching ball for Dembele. Can he get there in time? He can, and Pedri arrives and opens the scoring.
So when you control your game so much, even a ball that looks as it's going out of bounds may be a dangerous ball. That's what Torito made. He got that ball almost in the finish line. He made this central pass without any space, without any margin, and he scored right away. Look at this play. He opens, he touches. What a crossing, you know?
One of the players of the week Pedri cards as well.
Amazing.
Free as a bird. I think I could have scored that. That was...
Yeah, but, you know, nobody expected that he will go to the floor and be able to cross that ball. Half of the goal is because of how he crossed that ball. Or more. Half or more.
How cool was that celebration as well, by the way? Casual as you like. Yeah, a little hand slap here, a little hand slap there. No doubt we'll be seeing that a lot more this competition this season from Etorito. Took just 18 in-game minutes for the multiple-time world champ to open his account. There's your confirmation. And he's going for a second here as well. Dembele, can he beat Martinez? Not quite on this occasion. Dembele has runners behind, but once again, it's that man Martinez. But a bit of a mistake here from Lotfi as he's scrambling to clear that ball away. And
some interesting thing from Etorito's game is that he's always risking the offside. He pushes his strikers. He doesn't fear the offside.
Nice bit of skill from Dembele there. Almost got away with possession as well.
And he's always looking to cross the defense with through balls.
Quick passing from Lotfi. He's won the ball back here as well. Martial with Fred on the overlap. He's cut inside here as well. Now, who can he find? Oh, is that a bit of a misplaced input, I wonder? Retains possession.
Etorito can't reclaim the ball back.
It is all Lotfi right now. Round the corner to Rashford. Fred on that far side again. Back to Marcus Rashford! It's the equaliser!
We were seeing Etorito kind of lost. Lofty passed the ball around. It was like a monologue. I think it's more than 10 touches in a row. And when you have that in front of you, you know where it ends. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Number 10, Marcus Rashford.
No doubt.
Marcus Rashford.
Fred is a willing runner on that far side. We saw it moments previous as well.
It's a deserved goal.
You see the respect on both sides with the muted celebrations.
Yes.
Of course, they're only mere feet away from each other up there on the stage, but Lotfi for Manchester United, starting out game one, has found his equaliser here in the first half.
And these guys are good friends also.
Friendships put aside for now, though, as Lewandowski, and Pedri is there!
What a class this guy has. What a class, you know? He didn't even have like any wrinkle in his clothes. It's pam, 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 goal. Okay, what else?
He's a classy player, and we're going to see the classy celebration again. I know we'll talk about the goal, right? But just watch for the replay on the celebration. They've practiced that, I know they have.
No look hand slap.
No look hand slaps all around. It's Pedri again, his second for Etorito, and well, the lead is reinstated just minutes later.
Once again, without stopping the ball. See? No look.
Easy. Two-1 then. 35 gone.
Etorito reclaims the match. I think this may be the most intensive match that we've seen today. And there's still more to come.
In terms of a stylistic matchup, it's one of the reasons I was so excited when they both took their chairs first, because very similar to what we saw in our game 3 between Sassinho and Merriman, as Etorito is coming forward here again. Both players happy to go forward. They're happy to, you know, not try and play possession like some players.
Not cagey at all.
Don't, you know, there are some fans out there who dislike the possession style of play. Me, I'm not going to comment on it, but these players cannot be accused of that whatsoever. Always looking for that next goal. Speaking of goals, this man scored 2 already. Into the feet of Dembele now. Frankie de Jong with a double touch. Back to Dembele. Can't quite wrangle that one down, but it's going to fall to Kessie, who decides to go with the header.
The speed and the intensity of Etorito's playing style is amazing, you know? I'm getting tired just of looking at it. It's very intense, very intense.
Just 1 minute added on here in the first half. No doubt the referee's whistle will be called into place soon, but he's allowing this one to play on. Lewandowski on the turn, back to Pedri. Dembele dispossessed, and there you go.
Yeah, good
First half
defending.
will end 2-1 to Etorito.
It was a very good first half. Both opportunities came from both sides, so it's a really balanced match. But I think Etorito is a fair winner of this first half.
Well, it's going as well to kick off the second half.
Well, we said this before. The kickoff is a very important opportunity in this version of the game. So you have to look out for the kickoff goal. We will be seeing this more often than what you imagine.
You always have to be alert to it from the kickoff, and Etorito doubles his lead. The first for Lewandowski.
Very fast, very intense. He doesn't stop the ball. The ball is always moving. It never stopped. And now it's 3-1 for Barcelona. I think this won't be the last goal of this match. Don't ask me who will make the next one, but this won't be the last one.
Well, with confirmation of that goal, that ties now Etorito at the top of the leading goal-scoring charts with Sassinho of AC Milan. Both players on 3 goals so far. And I stress so far because we still have the better half of, well, the second half still to play here.
Amazing match. Now is the moment to see what Lofty has up his sleeve. Does he has any more? Anything that may surprise us? Well, we'll see.
Etorito back in possession here.
Yes, he's taking like some moment to reorganize. He's not in a rush anymore. That's also amazing about his game. He can go from nitro fast to slow-paced game. That's an amazing quality.
Well, the silver lining for Lotfi here is there is still time on the clock to turn this around.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
And with a player of Lotfi's caliber, we know that he's most certainly capable of doing so. Doing it against Etorito, though, is a different kettle of fish. Got to be careful with his challenges as well. And Dembele's there to make it 4-1.
What an intelligent player we have here. Look at how he makes like he's gonna shoot and he doesn't. And then that's the moment where all the defense bites the bait. Look.
It's almost a game of chicken, isn't it?
Incredible. Incredible.
Well, he's been there hundreds of times before. And I'm afraid for Manchester United fans, you may be looking towards game 2 or 3 to pick up some points here, because that man is in red hot form.
It's amazing what he can do. Version after version, Etorito shows how big of a player he is.
Well, 4 goals already. That now overtakes Sassinho at the top as the outright leading goal scorer of the season so far. And that one will be music to FC Barcelona fans' ears.
And I won't reveal my source, but one of the players once said to me, Ettore is the best player of this game in history. One of his colleagues told me that.
I'm sure that is a opinion shared by many. Header used there by the goalkeeper to make sure that one stays out of danger. And Pedri still on a hat-trick, by the way, in possession over on that far side. This may well just be a victory lap here for Etorito. You can see he's looking to try and pick up some extra accolades along with the leading goal scorer. This is lovely first touch all around, but cleared away.
Now we're here for a show.
Lewandowski dispossessed by Tuanzebe. Now, how can Lotfi get around the suffocating pressure that comes from Etorito? Well, not like that.
It's difficult also because with each goal he gains more confidence, he gains like more space. And when you give space to a player like Etorito, well, that's not easy.
Just under 15 in-game minutes then for more goals to happen. Pedri, double touch, looking to feed Lewandowski, turns back. De Jong couldn't find Lewandowski again. I think what is most incredible about Etorito as a complete player is we haven't really seen a lot of attacking opportunities from Lotfi, who has been one of the most prolific attackers in recent years.
Yes, but he was for sure very controlled. This game was controlled completely by Etorito.
Martial into the books as well. Lotfi proven he can score once already, but just nothing seeming to come together here for the Frenchman. What can Lotfi build here? Eriksson trying to find Fernandez, who made a bit of a tailing run. But now watch out for these quick passes incoming. De Jong. Pedri with a double touch inside McTominay. Fred now brings this ball away. You can see the off-the-ball work from Etorito is making it very difficult on Manchester United here. Good play, though, to find Fred. Stunning cross is off of Kessie and out for a throw. Headed down to Eriksson now. This is a good passage of play from Lotfi. Rashford inside! Manual goalkeeping. Etorito proving he can do it all here.
It's amazing. It's amazing. He's giving such a show, such a show. Because some people may think, okay, if he attacks so much, why would he care? Well, you know, when you are at this level, you must do everything.
Corner to come, Varane is there. Out to McTominay, why not go for goal? Martial to contest, but Ter Stegen holds and holds well.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fourth official holds up the board with a minimum of 2 added minutes here. We're into that second minute now. And the referee will blow his whistle. Etorito's return to the eFootball Championship Pro comes with a victory. 4 goals, top of the leading goal-scoring charts already. Lotfi just the one, means game 1 ends. Etorito 4, Lotfi 1.
Do you hear him? Yeah. Well, so this was by far the most big score we had in the day. Would be the biggest one? Well, we don't know. We for sure don't know if that would be the case, but it was an amazing match. Let's see how it started. The first situation was for Manchester United, but just minutes after, this very difficult cross ball gave Etorito his first goal. That's when you don't give any ball as a lost ball.
Still so impressed, by the way. The celebrations, I know I'll keep going on about it. I want to see if the other players up there have practiced it as well. If we see Alex Alguacil or the Palmer, whoever is next to take the seat, do the no-look hand slaps, that's when you know it's been practiced. But
And-
otherwise, a really well-rounded
Phew.
performance from Etorito.
Incredible, incredible style. So if you are just tuning in, the Milanese derby was for AC Milan 3-0. And the first match in this case is Barcelona 4, Manchester United 1. We are here live from Barcelona with Semra Hunter, with Harry Channon in this amazing offline tournament. This is what we love, to have the best players in the planet all under the same roof. The biggest clubs in the world, the best players in the world in this game, which is a game we love. And remember, the victory giveaway campaign. Every time a team wins, keep an eye on their official channels, because you may have some very, very cool prizes, cool gear. So, this was like a lesson, a monologue, a masterclass.
I do feel sorry for any Manchester United fans that were tuning in expecting us to give plaudits to Lotfi, because we have seen him year in, year out perform for AS Monaco and every other club he's played for. It's just so difficult when you come up against such a classy opposition in Etorito.
Yes.
We can't help but sing the praises of the multiple-time world champion. Make sure you tune into further match days to see what Lotfi is really capable of, because
Yeah, because he's a great player.
not a great barometer of his caliber at all. But we can see now who is in the hot seat. It is not Kills You for Manchester United. That is Alex Dalgathil for
Yes,
FC Barcelona.
and he will play against Kills You. So, wow, this would be also an interesting clash of styles, with Alex being like, sometimes I call him the doctor, because he's so brainy, so brain player, you know, so mental player, and Kills You with a perhaps more like, I would say, offbeat style, you know, more intrepid style. Well, it's a clash of titans. Look how he warms his hands. It's cold here in Barcelona, we must say that.
It's a little bit chilly. It's
well-
not as warm as you might think Spain would be, but I'm not complaining at all.
No, of course, but I mean, we are in winter in Europe. For those of us watching from another continent, we are in the middle of winter here in Barcelona. So players are warming their hands, of course. Before playing a game, you have to warm up. Just in any sport, and in esports, it's very important to have your hands prepared for this match. So, Kills You on one side, on one side, and Alex Alguacil on the other one.
Really looking forward to this one. Really, really am, because Alex Alguacil, of course, his new club, similar to Etorito, used to play for FC Barcelona. We saw him, as you said, a brainy character on FC Bayern München for the last 2 or 3 seasons.
Yes.
He really was the brain that kept that outfit ticking.
And Kills You has also some important prizes on his back. When he played for Monaco, he was really successful. Before playing Monaco, he played for Celtic. But, you know, I think on Monaco we saw his best game.
Absolutely. You said earlier, more of a fluid play style from Kills You. We often see him with a bag of tricks whenever he's playing
Yes.
co-op or 1 versus
Yes.
1. Likes to utilize the skill moves. A really interesting conundrum we have here for Alex Alguacil to kind of digest and break down, because Lotfi is so used to using those skill moves. Of course, he's familiar with mechanically demanded games, also competes in fighting games as well, and those are some of the toughest
Yes.
games to really have reaction times in. So expect this to be a really tough contest on the stage.
So, how talented you must be on video games to be able to play in high level in such a different style of video games and be successful at both. So, I mean, some people know how to play.
Natural talent.
Yeah, that's it.
Something that
That's
I don't
it.
have, otherwise
That's
I think
it.
I'd be
No,
up
you
there
do.
on the stage.
No,
rather than here.
you do.
I appreciate that.
When,
Thank you.
every time I watch a match that it's narrated by you, you give some insight, very, very interesting, that perhaps you at home, you say, ah, Harry was right. and I say it many times. So yeah, it's a pleasure for me to be sharing this seat with you. We have some mutual friends also in the UK when I say hello to them. And you know, this game brings so much memories, brings so much joyful moments. I got to meet a lot of cool people. Every time I go to wherever country I go, you always have some eFootball fan making a tweet and say, okay, do you want to have a coffee? And I've met many people all around the world. And you know, this doesn't happen in every video game. So the video game is special also because of that.
It's a beautiful community, and let me say that the pleasure is all mine to have you here.
Thanks,
as well. Just while these players are getting set up, I believe we can see some of the highlights again from Etorito taking on Lotfi in that game.
For sure.
One. If you're just joining us, of course, this is the eFootball Championship Pro 2023 season. We've just seen game one between Manchester United and Barcelona, and well, it was the latter coming out with all 3 points. Etorito jumping straight to the top of the leading goal-scoring charts so far today, of course.
And giving really a lesson, a big lesson. So I will also like to say hello to people in Peru waking up, watching this transmission.
Oh, you got friends everywhere, don't you?
Yeah,
Mr. Worldwide over there.
Yeah, this game gives you a lot of chance. People in France, Allô, la France, comment ça va? A lot of France people watching this. Of course, in Manchester, I think they may be watching this game, of course.
No doubt they are. You're just showing off now, though, saying how many languages you can speak. I think
No,
it's unfair.
Not at all, not at all. I'm just saying hello to my friends, so I may have a free lunch when I go there.
Smart man. Smart man. Well,
Yeah.
we can scrap those highlights. We don't need to see them anymore, because as you can see on your screens, these players starting to get into the lobby. You can see there the collective team strength has to be under a certain number. So that's why we have referees up there on stage, making sure all the players are abiding by the competition stipulations and rules. They're not just there to look pretty, they're there to enforce the rules as well. And it looks like we are just moments away from kickoff here in game 2.
And Kilsiu has also been more than once being awarded top scorer. So his attack is a very strong attack.
That it is, of course, MVP of the group stages last year, Group A MVP back last season. That was online. This is offline, though. Kilsiu will be the man to kick off here for Manchester United, taking on Alex Alguacil on his FC Barcelona return. United attacking from left to right, and after their game 1 performance, they'll want to start strong here. Rashford giving chase, and you'd have to say a strong start here for Kilsiu would do him a lot of favours against a, as you said, brainy player in Alex Alguacil.
Yes, I think Alex, besides being brainy, I think it's one of the most intelligent video game players I've ever crossed. He's very analytical. He trains a lot. He's very serious about his game.
Oh, Martial there was the target of that attack, but Kilsiu with a very bright start here. Sancho with a back heel to Martial! That is wonderful!
First opportunity, just 7 minutes, and Kilsiu kills you exactly with one chance, 100% accuracy, 100% effectivity. Amazing.
Through an alleyway of players, not only the back heel, no one saw that angle coming, and then the strike to follow.
And he put like a whole train there. Very, very wild attack. And now Barcelona has to climb this game.
We said a strong start would be needed. Boy, has Kilsiu delivered.
Incredible. Very, very fast. Let's see how Alex will go for the equalizer.
Sancho inside then to McTominay.
Good defending.
Yeah, good closing down there by Alex of Barcelona, who are once again, no doubt they will be for all 3 games in this series, in the all-white strip. Fred on that far side was quite a key component in a lot of Lotfi's attacks in game 1, so look out for him breaking from deep for now though. Alex Alguacil with Dembele, has Lewandowski running in beyond. Good covering again though from Kilzu. His defensive marking has been pretty strong so far in the opening 15. And now he comes forward once more. Rashford cuts inside one.
Very strong style from Kilzu. He's dominating the game. Alex has a tough time trying to attack. His possession are cut one after another. Now the ball goes once again to Manchester United.
Martial on the far side. Look out for Sancho and Eriksen in the box as well. Eriksen is the target, still bouncing around in there.
It's like it's faster, like Manchester United got faster this game.
Can they turn that speed into even more goals?
Well, now this is the game style that needs Alex to equalize the game.
Beautiful 1-2s, finds its way to Pedri, but tackled well. Kilzu's defensive work has been solid.
Yes, it's a solid defense in Manchester United. It's difficult for Alex to penetrate the defense, especially from the sides. He's not getting inside there in the box.
One thing I will say about Alex, having watched him in the past 4 or so seasons, one of the best players at recognizing what needs to change at half-time, what needs to be swapped, and
he's brilliant.
Any tactical changes that needs making, he will happily make them. So do not count him out here at half-time, which is approaching in around 10 or so in-game minutes.
Good possession by Alex now. He's starting to reclaim the ball. He's starting to reclaim his role in the game. Sometimes the noise from the speed of Manchester United may deafen you.
Pedri inside.
He's not having much success crossing balls.
Good marking by Busquets, though, will lead to this potentially breaking for him, but Kilzu again coming away with the ball.
Double touch.
Look out for that long ball to Rashford. If he can get it under his spell, there could be a chance, but you hear the outrage from the stage. Kilzu not happy with how Rashford controlled that one. Still visibly quite upset about that, but got to maintain focus at this level. Good build-up here by Barcelona now. Dembele.
He's very more present now.
Lewandowski wins the header, but just over the bar.
Now, this is the style that we know Alex for. Quick, intelligent game.
Yeah, we saw it again there, just over the bar. Closest opportunity so far for Barcelona.
And doing the bare necessity. Nothing which is not needed, he's doing.
We saw there the goal scorer, Kilzu, his first of the campaign. One that sees Manchester United up 1-0 so far in this game. Rashford searching for a second, almost a mistake at the back there. Dangerous game to play.
Very, very dangerous, but he cleared the ball.
Final minute of the half now.
It's like every time Kilzu attacks, he puts some danger, some real danger.
That he does. The 8th minute goal by the young Frenchman for Manchester United is the difference so far. But as we said before, Alex Alguacil, one of those players, tactically knows what he wants to do, has one of the best all-time players next to him as well, literally whispering in his ear.
Yes.
So if there's a man that could potentially turn this around.
And they are like Batman and Robin, you know, they know each other so well. They complement each other so well.
Kickoff, he will score. Oh no, no.
Second half underway. Barcelona starting strong though, Lewandowski on the turn. The referee's played an advantage here, so this one will be brought back for a free kick. Not quite sure if it's a penalty or not. I think it was just outside the area.
Whoa, very interesting free kick. Let's see what he practiced. De Jong.
Maybe Frankie de Jong. Will he play this one short, or is this perhaps a decoy? Time ticking down, short to Kessie, to Dembele's there as well. A corner it will be.
And Kilciu's complaining, I would be celebrating if I was him. He couldn't end his play as he dreamt.
Pedri with the outswinger towards Lewandowski. David De Gea claims, but it can be so important to start the second half strong when you're the team chasing from behind.
Yes, but he knows that in front of him, you know, he has a great player, very, very, very aggressive, very dangerous. It's like the effort now, it's on Barcelona's side.
And here they come. Cut out by McTominay. And watch out, because there's a few United runners here. Martial, the intended recipient. But this is a very quick break indeed. Cut out once more though. Bit of a cagey affair to follow the second half interval, but now Martial has two defenders to beat. It's bounced to him again.
It's like Lewandowski is not handling well the pivot role.
I wonder whether or not Alex might try and change that out at some point. For now, though, happy to continue. Approaching the 60th minute mark, which has now been and gone. So between this time and the 70th minute mark and henceforth, you'll definitely see the substitutes play a bigger factor. Barcelona have won the ball up the pitch here. Can't make anything of it this time around. It's back and forth, swinging like a pendulum here in game two between Barca and Man United.
For now, it's 1-0 for Manchester United, who is fighting back.
Defensively holding strong are Manchester United.
This is the moment in the match where your opponent makes all the effort and you just want the minutes to pass by.
Pedri to De Jong. Lewandowski with the strike. Oh no! That was such a good chance, and there's no one else you'd want it to fall to. But it's just wide of the target.
Yeah, I think the goalkeeper touched it.
He did, I didn't see that.
Yeah, good goalkeeping.
There we go, a misleading intervention by the goalkeeper keeps this one alive for Barcelona. Lewandowski in there again.
Defensive error. Very dangerous.
Lots of red shirts forward here as well. Can Kilciu pick out the right one? Any willing runners? No one pressing him just yet. Christian Eriksen now. Sancho was the idea.
So this half is like a whole different game from first half.
Watch out for Dembele now. Lindelof is right place, right time.
It's like Barcelona is trying and trying, but could not get his stuff together.
Dembele in behind is unfortunate not to get there on time. Kills you, by the way. I'm not sure if you can hear him at home. Incensed up there on the stage. He's being brutal to his players. Virtual players, of course, not his teammates. Up there, sat next to him. Only 7 or so in-game minutes to hang on, but Alex is pressing here. Frankie de Jong, double touch inside to Dembele! Oh, wide.
So his accuracy was not on point on this game at all. He had at least 3 clear situations, and all of them, 100% of them, went outside. Just one was saved by the goalie, and the other ones went missing.
Well, here are those changes we thought might come at half-time or even sooner. And you can see they're very much front-loaded the points they can put into their players here for Barcelona. All 75s on the bench, same on the United side as well.
This is what we were talking earlier. They had like the most brilliant players on the starting 11, and because of that, the substitutes are not so good. And that may explain why they make the changes at the minute 83, excuse me.
Number 55. Substitution in progress.
Barcelona still chasing an equaliser here. Pedri, Lewandowski, Rafinha is there on the turn. Lewandowski with the strike! Unbelievable 87th minute equaliser.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And did you hear at home how they shouted? Do you know why? Because it was so close so many times. The time was running out. The substitutes were running out. And I was asking, why do they keep Lewandowski? He's tired. Why are they keeping him? Well, because of this, because they're playing with a very powerful Lewandowski. So even in one leg, he's important.
Beautiful turn from Rafinha as well to provide the assist. And you sensed it was coming, the pressure, the momentum from the Barcelona side. And that's why you see the pop off there from Alex Alguacil.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Watch out there, you've got to be in charge of your own equipment.
Yeah,
So
I don't want to be that controller, for sure.
definitely not. We thought he was angry at 1-0 up, now it's 1-1.
Well, this is amazing, my friends. What an amazing match.
And the excellent thing is we still have around 3 or so in-game minutes and added time on top of that.
But can we say, do you agree, Harry, that this may be the most balanced match that we watched today?
Absolutely. Could be our first draw of the season, and I can't think of 2 players as evenly matched as these two.
And I think this was first half for sure. It was for Kilsiu. Second half for Alex. And that may explain why this game is, for now, 1 apiece.
The question is, do you sit back and enjoy your goal? There's your confirmation, by the way. What a great picture of Alex Alguacil. Shows him as passionate as always. Or do you go for all 3 points here? Martial's won the ball back. Comes back to him now, but Sergio Roberto is there. 90th minute now.
Myself, I will close the match. I think a draw is enough. Because both are so dangerous in the attack.
Well, Barcelona will have the ball here for the final attack. Could this be a real gut punch to United? No, it's one back, and the final attack of the game will go to the Red Devils. Christian Eriksen, lackluster ball, and the points are shared there on the stage.
And you may see the faces. Here, Alex is happy, Kilsiu is sad. I think I could read the Alex lips, and I think I read paliza. Paliza is a beating. Like this was a beating. I don't know. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Whoa, both of them end really tired. This was a really, really, really intense match. A really excellent match. Look at them. Look at them.
Well, not a dream debut for Kills You, not a dream return for Alex Alguacil, but you have to say the points shared.
No, and both gave excellent matches.
Absolutely.
I understand that, of course, you're not happy when you have a draw,
Yeah.
but both made excellent games.
Really incredible match, and it started in just the 8th or so minute, if I'm not mistaken. Kills You announcing himself to the rest of the competition. But
Yeah.
from then on, there were the odd chances for Manchester United, but mostly Barcelona knocking on the door. You have to give Alex Alguacil credit for that header from Lewandowski just over the bar.
Yeah, when you measure how many opportunities these two guys have, I think that we may have a little more on the Barcelona side. A little more, perhaps 1 or 2 more.
You see the contrast of emotions from the two sides. I think that's something we're going to see from Man United throughout the entire season with the 3 Frenchmen there, Lotfi, Kills You, Nexa. They're so passionate. They love being animated.
And so expressive.
They're so expressive. No doubt we'll see that from Barcelona as well. We saw the incredible celebration, but the emotions from both sides, it's why we love the live studio environment, because not only is it offline for the best viewing experience and playing experience, but we get to see scenes such as this coming in just a moment. Alex Alguacil's celebration was, well, something that you could probably hear all the way in Madrid.
Yes, of course. And the player of the week card, so important. Whoa, whoa, whoa. look at that controller. That controller bounced back.
I hope they're not sharing controllers.
No.
If I'm Nexa, who's up next, I'll be a bit annoyed if that X button is sticking a little bit.
Well, amazing match. It ended 1-1. That gives Barcelona 4 points, Manchester United 1 point. For sure, this won't let any of these teams at the top of the standing table.
Certainly won't, not with AC Milan's amazing performance,
of course,
in the first match of the day. All 9 points.
That put the line so high.
Yep.
So high.
Difficult to top that performance, but 2 men who will want to here in Game 3. Nexa for Man United, his new club, and the first returning player we see from last season, De Palma. So far, anyway, De Palma, the captain of FC Barcelona, long awaited his arrival here today, but also in seasons past where we've wanted maybe a bit more backup and more talent around De Palma.
Yes, that's
now
true.
He's got it. He can't complain that there is, no lack of talent sat behind it, because you have 2 incredible players.
And also being the captain of these 2 legends won't be easy.
Definitely will not be easy. On the other side, there he is, Nexa. First season last season, became MVP of the competition, top scorer of the competition, and won the competition as well. So,
and he was the revelation player. He's just 19 years old. He's also a very young talent. He has a lot of future ahead, but right now he has to prove that he is a reality. He's not just a one-hit wonder. He might win over players as big as these ones. His Nexa, he's called Lucas Lorge. I don't know how he will pronounce, but he's from France as well. And he's the 2nd youngest player in the competition. 19 years old. Against Saúl De Palma.
it's going to be an interesting game for sure. Looking forward to seeing how De Palma is able to continue his incredible seasons past, because he often starts seasons off really well. First half of the season is on fire. I remember him winning back-to-back MVPs a couple of seasons ago. I'll have to, of course, confirm that. But then second half of the season there were questions raised of him, where was the first half of the season? Where were you at crunch time? I think Etorito, Alex Alguacil will be expecting that level of consistency throughout the season.
Yes, and especially when you have teammates with that kind of level, I think that pushes the best out of you.
Absolutely, as you can see, we are moments away from kickoff in game number 3. We've seen Lotfi, we've seen Etorito, we've seen Kilzu and Alex Aguathil. Now it's time to see Nexa and De Palma go head-to-head. The previous game's results at the top of your screen. And now we see Nexa's debut for Manchester United and De Palma's 3rd season for FC Barcelona.
And of course, this is a match which is very important for Manchester United because it will define this match. I mean, this game will define this match. They have to win it in order to split points.
Well, Manchester United attacking from right to left to start off our game 3. That's a lovely run from Fred, offside though. And we speak about Nexa's achievements last year. This is his sophomore year, I suppose you could say, 2nd year in this competition. De Palma has been around for a few seasons now, and we, of course, can't discredit his achievements last year. Best goal of the Matchday in Matchday 2, back in the group stages, and of course MVP on Matchday 3, and goal of the day on Matchday 3 in 2021 as well. So no slouch and no achievements to be spared on either side. 10 minutes gone though, still feeling each other out.
Yes, they are studying each other. They're measuring a little bit more on the attack side from Manchester United.
Sneaky volley there from Martial.
Good opportunity, missed in the last touch. Barcelona hasn't reached the goal yet, but here they come.
Dembele on the turn, trying to beat his man to find 3 white shirts in the box. De Palma known for his trickery, and Nexa, of course, known for his goal-scoring ability. It should make this one a very fun affair between 2 gigantic European clubs. Rashford with the double touch, no one around him. Off to Sancho on that far side.
And these 2 clubs are crossing very soon in not virtual pitch.
That's right, in real-world competition, we'll see the reenactment of this. So this could be a bit of an amuse-bouche, if you will. Not sure if I pronounced that right.
Yes, it was perfect.
Good enough.
Perfect.
Free kick to Barcelona, though. 20 minutes gone. Not too much to speak of here. Could be one of those contests where the first goal is going to change the complexion of how things can
continue. Sure. These 2 players are really... I don't want to say the word speculating, but they are not in a rush, for sure.
Interesting to see the deviations from the previous lineups as well. Seeing Casemiro in the side for Nexa. Not sure if he featured in games 1 or 2. And of course, Rafinha, who came on as a substitute, I believe, in game 2 for Barcelona. He gets the nod here in game 3. Dembele's arriving here. And De Gea had to be awake and alert. 25 minutes gone, and that was first real sight of goal for Barcelona.
Yes, not much opportunities. Not much shots on goal.
Sancho galloping past the halfway mark as Rashford stayed onside. If he gets there first, that could be dangerous. You can see the last from Nexa there. Almost latched onto that one, but I believe it was ter Stegen who was wise to it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Out to Jadon Sancho. Good spell of possession here for Nexa. Dispossessed though.
They're making unforced errors, unforced mistakes, and that may explain why the game is being so fragmented. This is the last match, the last game of this match. Correct.
Good skills by Dembele here. De Palma, known for those silky skills in co-op. Can he translate it to the 1 versus 1 game here as well? Dembele still fighting for this.
He forgot the ball.
Important to take that with you. Pedri into Rafinha. Ansu Fati on that far side. What can he conjure up here? Can he blast it across goal? De Gea clears into a safe area. And they're both knocking on the door here. No real sights of goal just yet.
Yeah, we are live from Barcelona. In these first 2 matches, the first one was 4-1 for Barcelona, game 1. 1 apiece in game 2. This is game 3. And for now, it's 0-0.
I think Nexa's a little bit disappointed there. He let that one run. Bruno Fernandes has won it back though. Inside to Fred. No options available though. Pedri is there covering, and this will be the last attack of the half if it can get there. Lewandowski does win the knock-on, but cleared at the back, and a goalless first half between Barcelona and Manchester United.
And this was the less goaled first half. I think it's our first 0-0,
I think
right?
you might be right about that.
Yeah, I think so. Both of them are really playing some cagey style of football and also some imprecisions. They're far from being precise.
The second half kicks off. Barcelona attacking from right to left, and well, a real chance here to catch United sleeping. Inside to Rafinha. Tuanzebe is there. That is a very optimistic ball to Marcus Rashford, and dealt with well. And Dembele with a classy first touch will keep this one running as well.
Yeah, that was nice. That was very nice.
Still lots to do here for the Palma, but has maintained possession where other people perhaps wouldn't, and won himself a free kick here as well, around 30-ish yards from goal.
Yeah, both of his players bumped into each other. Let's see if he has some prepared stuff here.
Short to Pedri. Suffocated though by the press of Manchester United. Have to be concentrating on this defensive break here. Rashford can carry the ball forward, but
you have to trust your defender to do that.
Fred is dispossessed by Ansu Fati, and
that's something unusual.
Not often you'll see that at all. United though still with the ball. Fred on this near side. Rashford is open, but the ball is cleared.
It's like Manchester United depends on Rashford, Barcelona depends on Lewandowski, and they are not able to get that ball.
Oh, unfortunate, Pedri couldn't quite stick his leg out and touch that first, but here is Lewandowski, turns behind. Past the hour mark now. Oh, Fati, that's a lovely little dummy there.
That was nice. Would be our first 0-0 game?
Don't curse it, come on. We want goals, we want goals here. Rashford. Oh, that was a nice idea. Nexa on the stage, not happy with himself. Execution just lacking a little bit there. High press is working for him. He could cut the tension with a knife.
Yes.
In this room right now, because the Palma is head down concentrating. Nexa on the other side, very animated, very passionate. I feel the next goal will come with a severe reaction from both sides. Here are the results as things stand so far today.
And if we have a goal, this match will open. If not, I think it's very difficult, because both are so cautious, are so focusing on not making mistakes, that sometimes it looks like they are forgetting how to propose, how to attack.
Well, I did wonder whether or not this pause was coming. And it has come 72nd minute, so around that time you'll see the super subs come into play. Whether or not any substitutes will actually be made remains to be seen. Looks like Christian Eriksen coming on for Manchester United. So we will see a swap up in that midfield, and some fresh legs may well make the difference in this game.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
All of the substitutes have
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
worse numbers than the players they're changing.
Skills versus stamina, though. It's the balancing act these players have to perform here on the stage. Rafinha lays it off to Dembele. Rafinha again! Blasted past the post. Such a shame, because it was a lovely move.
We didn't have much accuracy on this match, and this is taking a toll on the result.
Plenty of chances. We'll see the Palmer's reaction to what could have been the opening goal for him. Little reaction there. He's in the zone. Okay, don't talk to him right now. United, though, searching for their first 3 points of this season's campaign. Rafinha, look at the overlap here from Dembele. Plenty of room to run into as well. Tuanzebe comes across.
It's like they are always outnumbered. Look at how many red shirts you have, how many white shirts you have.
Final 10 in-game minutes. If we're going to see a winner, it has to come soon. Martial, lovely bit of skill there.
Nice touch, nice attack. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Rafinha, Pedri, Lewandowski, back to Pedri.
That's nice also. They're
Javi's
starting
there.
to loosen up.
Wan-Bissaka has won that fairly, according to the referee. I've seen those ones given. Sancho inside. Eriksen looking for Martial, who almost gets there first. Next goal wins at this point,
Yes,
if there
yes.
is to be a goal.
Yes, of course. It seems difficult because the match is so much closed.
And credit to both of these players. They are going for it. It's just defence meeting defence. Strong performances all round. Christian Eriksen,
Habrá
though,
un minuto de descuento.
is
Sometimes
dispossessed.
when you have two very good players, the result is a draw. It's difficult to say and difficult to understand, but sometimes it's because of that.
Let's not speak too soon. This is the final attack of the game. Dembele, as Rafinha stayed onside, the touch has let him down, so it will not matter. The points are shared in game number 3. Nexa and the Palmer play out a goalless draw in what was a very entertaining contest.
Yes, and
but no goals.
We see long faces in Manchester United. I don't think it was so bad, the overall result. I mean, they go home with 2 points. It's not so bad, of course. Well, it's better if you go home with 5, which is what Barcelona is taking home. But I think this series was for sure more balanced than the one before. This, whoa, look at this. Look at this. Whoa.
You can see the disappointment from Nexa.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
I wonder if he's ruining some of the missed chances, whether or not he was imagining this going differently. No doubt he was imagining his sophomore season debut going a bit better, but
I will ask that on your behalf. But it's amazing to see. This is also interesting to watch at home. See players comforting each other. Very, very interesting. I'd like to hear that conversations.
absolutely. We'll be sending you over to the mix zone soon, and no doubt you can pick some of the players' brains.
I hope so. I hope so.
As our reporter on the floor, but we have some highlights here. As you can see, the results at the bottom of your screen. A bit of a shame for Nexa and the Palma, two players that are so skilled, but as you said, sometimes when you get two players, Fiorita, going up against each other, they can cancel each other out and they can play out a goalless draw, as we just saw in Game 3.
Yes, and it's what happened here, at least in this match. Nexa was not happy at all with his game. I think that the blame perhaps should go to the accuracy, not so much on how he played, because he did a good match, but he and De Palma, both of them, couldn't end what they proposed. And I think that that's what makes you a little bit frustrated, perhaps.
Just a lack of the finishing touch there from both sides of the coin. Game 1, 4-1 to Barca. Etorito back in fine form. Game 2 saw a draw between Alex Alguacil and the young Kills You. And Game 3, as we just saw, Semra 0-0 between Nexa and the Palma. An entertaining 0-0, but a 0-0 nonetheless. We want to see goals here, so we're still a little bit disappointed.
But let's be honest, I think we can expect it to happen at least once every now and again throughout the match day. But I think it is also impressive that a player like De Palma was able to keep Nexa, a reigning world champion, an MVP, as well as the top scorer of the tournament last season, to a draw. The fact that neither of them were able to actually breach each other's net, I think, is massively impressive, has to be said.
It definitely is impressive, and I think all the reasons you just mentioned are maybe one of the reasons that we saw Nexa with head in hands, a bit disappointed because last year he set the bar so high for himself in his first season. Top goal scorer, MVP and champion, to come in here on the first match day of a new season and not get the result you were expecting. Yeah, you can tell the disappointment.
I tell you what, they were really entertaining games though, weren't they? In the first one, it was intense, it was attacking. Etorito really putting a statement win, having been away for a year, now he's back and making sure that the whole world knows it. He's the top scorer so far in the tournament. Game 2, we had the earliest goal so far and the latest goal, I think, as well. So it was a nice kind of balanced match between those two. I think we can say too, no?
Yeah, it was great to see the return of Etorito, because we know what he's capable of. We know how strong he can be in this competition. Was a bit surprised to see him omitted from some of the club lineups from last season. He's back with a bang. He's proving that he belongs at this level and that you should overlook him at your peril.
You can never overlook a multiple-time world champion. Well, listen, Fiorita is in the mix zone once again. He is with the Manchester United captain, Lotfi. Let's hear what he has to say.
Well, here we are with Lotfi, and you had a very, very difficult match against Etorito. He unleashed all his force, and also you're going home with 2 points. Which is your balance of this match?
Oh, for sure, it's a bad result for us. We wanted to make better for our first with Manchester United. But well, it's our target is to be on the top 6, to be on the playoff, to after be champions. So it's 2 points to be on the league, to be on the top 6. We will have to make better in the next match days. I think we deserve better than 2 points, but that's something that you can't control on the game. Very difficult, but that's the game. We will continue to train, to work, and yeah, let's hope to make better next time.
Your teammate Nexa looked like frustrated, like sad. Why was that?
Sad because you know, some things like I told are really difficult on the game. It was difficult to attack. That's why he made 0 shots, and his player very offensive. So it's something weird for him. But yeah, some things are very difficult to control on the game. But yeah, we have to make with that and make our best possible to control all the things that are difficult to control.
Next match, you're going against AC Milan that won 3 matches in a row. How do you prepare? Are you scared?
No, we are never scared. We are Manchester United, one of the best clubs in the world, so we can't be scared of any team. We respect all teams, but we are sure of us. We are 3 champions of the league, so we know what we can do, we know what we have to do, and we are not afraid for sure. We respect them. It will be a great battle, but we will be ready.
Well, thank you very much, Lofty. The Frenchman playing for the Manchester United has said, "We are not afraid of no one." Semra.
Quite frankly, I think that's how it should be, right? You can't come into this competition and have fear in your eyes and worry about the opponent and worry about who's in front of you. You have to worry about yourself. And I tell you what, I've known Lutfi for 5 years now. He came into this when he was something like 17 years old. You see him now today, he's a leader, he's responsible. It's actually really nice just to see the personal development and growth he's actually had now.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's great to hear him as well, just to remind everyone, you know what, we are 3 champions on Manchester United here. So yeah, maybe we had an off day here on Matchday 1, not got some of the results maybe we were expecting and wanted. But we have the pedigree. We've proven before that we can be at the very top of the pile, so expect that again this season.
Definitely expect that from them, as well as perhaps FC Barcelona too. Well, Fiorita is now with the captain of the Catalan outfit, the Palma. Let's get his thoughts after putting 5 points on the board today.
Well, one way of seeing this match is that you go undefeated. Another way of seeing it is that you could only win one of the matches. Which way do you see it?
Well, at the end, the overall was nice for Barcelona. 5 points, good overall performance from OE. Obviously, I see a lack of competition, especially from my side. I spent doing not a really good game the first half of my game. Then Torito did an amazing game. Palma was trying to control the whole game, had some chances at the end to take the victory goal. It wasn't possible, but at the end, the overall, playing against Manchester United, which is one of the top teams of the league that we will fight in for the championship, is so nice. 5 points, it's a good beginning, but we want more. We need to keep improving, keep working hard, and looking forward.
Sometimes when you cannot win, it's important not to lose. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, exactly. Especially on my game. I mean, I was doing right thing in the second half, missing some chances. And I was like, needing that emotion. A lot of time wanted to celebrate the goal, to score a good point at that time. And I was so happy. But I have to keep working on myself with the nerves, try to be more myself, the same that I was playing in the training room. But well, it's just the beginning. It's so nice to be back to the offline tournaments. It's so nice to be in front of everybody, caster, players, so emotion. And then thank you, Konami, for making it possible to be back offline, the eFootball Pro.
Well, you are again with the Barcelona shirt and again with Torito. For people like me who love this game, this is amazing. And next game you're going against Bayern Munich and you're going against your past teammates. Is that a special match for you?
Well, especially because we are Spanish and we know each other. Will be a tough match, as everyone. Obviously, it was so important to start like that, the first match day. I will keep working the same. I mean, nothing special. I want to be here, and I want to show why I'm here representing FC Barcelona.
Well, it's Alex Alguacil, a legend of this video game, saying things as they are. We have to win each match to be on top of the competition. Thank you very much, Alex. Semra.